Hello, everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Tech Bites with Ash. My name is Ash Bhatia, and I've had the good privilege of working within technology transformation for a lot of clients spread out over industries like insurance, retail banking, manufacturing, as well as travel hospitality. What I wanted to do over this channel was to share some practical insights with you all regarding digital strategy, the overused term digital transformation, and really use this media to talk to some industry veterans and leaders who can bring some of their experiences to collectively optimize your investments towards true business outcomes that you all seek. Whether you are from finance or operations or marketing, just pure technology, everyone is in the center of this whirlpool of technology as it advances with a phenomenal pace, phenomenal reach, and phenomenal scale these days. My goal has been, over my years of experience, to use new technology like data and AI, cloud, even Gen AI, as well as optimize some of the legacy technology like mainframes, client server, etc., to really combine and converge towards a goal that is driven to create competitive advantage. I really want to use this media amongst the clutter of social media that we have to start offering some of these insights and have very honest, frank debates on some of the things that are all encompassing to us. These days, any media you open, television, magazine, newspapers, and look from a business or a domain perspective, you will always find technology at the center of all these things. So my goal is to really declutter, unpack some of these ideas, and offer that advice to you all. So with that, I want to first start with the definition of digital transformation. Overly used word, the most used word in technology. I think if you meet 100 people and ask them the definition of digital transformation, you will absolutely get 100 definitions. Very quickly, people start talking about technology and what the tools offer, etc. But I think this model that you see online is something that I was shared by me with some clients, and it's very simple. Basically, digital transformation is about what you sell and how you sell. So for example, if you're buying insurance, say for your home, so property casualty insurance, what you're buying is a piece of paper really, and that has been digitized, and you can get that over the digital channels. And how you buy it, whether you interact with a call center, an agent, or just their own website or mobile app, is how it transforms your experience. So at the core of it, you see this model which has an y-axis and x-axis. A lot of clients and companies are always working towards enabling and enriching customer experience, called CX, to generate, new channels, talk about new customers, new products, and sometimes monetize the data that they have to create revenue channels. But these days, a lot of companies are focused on what you see as the x-axis, which is EX, employee experience. At every stage of that customer experience, you need to enable your employees to generate that customer experience. So whether it's workforce, whether it's digital, channels, someone walks into a retail store to buy a dress, and you have the same data, the same pictures, the same SKUs and assets that are in the store, online, as well as on the mobile app, you've enabled, your reps there. So digitizing your employee experience to do more asset allocation, process efficiency, agility for quick time to market are things that people work on. So what you see on the right is a little bit of a value tree that unfolds into initiatives that a company would be trying. So at the highest level, it's very good for you to just understand if you're doing something within technology or digital transformation, where does this all sit? It helps you give you a perspective and a context of what you're trying to achieve. And as we all know, not one technology stands by itself. There's been a confluence of technologies, and harnessing the synergy of all this for your business outcomes is what stands out for leaders. So you have core, evolving, futuristic technology. A lot of companies establish digital labs to see what's out there, apply it, experiment, and then bring it into the enterprise. The way I look at it is it's three lenses, right? You've got a telescope to see far out. You've got a binoculars to see your near shore, and you have a microscope lens to really understand what is at stake. As you combine all this and bring the synergies to really transform and change your business, make your current business better, and explore new areas of business, that's what brings leaders to the fore. I would also say that your holistic digital journey management is all about where your strategies, how your products are aligned, what your architecture is, which markets, how are you dealing with it, and then that drives the digital journey, whether you're focused more on the customer side, more on the employee side, how do you really generate that digital enterprise that you're working towards. So at a highest level, the why and why now for digital strategy, where to play, what to look at, how much to invest in, where things have been already put, how do you establish the culture, the capabilities, the people, how do you operationalize rather than just installation versus adoption? And then eventually, no one company has got the strength these days. So partnerships, ventures, playing in the ecosystem, right? So as I say, the spider's web is only strong when it's all together. One strand by itself is not as strong, right? How do you play in that? What's your role? And how do you partner with your right colleagues and companies to really generate that value for the clients? At the highest level, if you look at financial services, an example for retail banking or insurance or capital markets, there's some patterns that are out there, right? So a lot of unbundling and disaggregation. So people are trying to sell products at the point of sale. So you're walking into a retail store and you check out, can you offer some credit card? Do you take a Uber or a Grab taxi ride? And can we sell you micro insurance products right there? All that happens when technology can enable some of those integrations. And then secondly, platform economy, as I explained earlier, you have to see where you can disaggregate your services and what you're really good at, and then integrate with others to create the competitive advantage. And the last but not the least, as we go more into this, I think digital trust. As we do more customer engagement, as you generate more data, as you get into, the realms of artificial intelligence and generative AI, the digital trust by customers is going to be key, right? So how do you make sure that you're establishing the right governance with the right, responsible set of principles and integrate that into your solutions is what will drive leaders. I took an example in capital markets. As companies evolve more into wealth management and asset management products, there are certain business value drivers that are very important, whether it's growth, risk, cost, etc. I think that typically leads into some implications around trying to be more efficient, removing labor, homogenizing your architecture to be quick time to market, shifting some of your business models, right? Interacting with that and coming up with those technology value levers like customer AI, cloud, etc., would really dictate how you prioritize your investments, etc. So the point here is that you have to be looking at holistically the picture. Even if you're doing with one sliver of a certain initiative, how does that all fit in together? That's the exciting part of the journey that I want to undertake with you all. So I really appreciate you checking this out. I look forward to generating more content for you all. Thank you for looking at this. Please subscribe and click the bell icon. And if there's any topic that is more of interest to you, please put in the comments below and I'll be sure to kind of build this content as we go. If you enjoyed this session and want to buy my book, please see the link below on Amazon.com. Also, if you would like to connect with me on LinkedIn,